All scripture is breathed out by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness. That's what it says in 2 Timothy 3. I want to invite you today to a very small practice. I just read a piece by somebody who was trying to create a habit of yoga. They thought it would be good for their flexibility, and they thought it would be good for their daily anxiety and calm their minds. They thought it would be good for their body, their mind, and their soul. They set out, they bought all the gear, they bought the mat, they got a block, they got fancy pants, they got the Lululemon top or whatever. They got the app, they set the phone reminders, they said, I will do this, I will do 4 days a week for 30 minutes. And of course, we all know what happened next. They never did 4 days a week at all. Eventually, after many failed and false starts, this person decided that they would take a different approach. They decided they would do a single yoga pose each day. Just one pose each day. It's so little, and yet they thought maybe that would be better for them. And so that's exactly what they did. They began doing a pose either in the morning, or if they forgot, they would do it before bed. It was on a checklist. And so they would try to do this once a day. After a few months of this, the person realized that they had actually created a daily habit. Now, it might only be the length of a beer commercial because it was taking 30 seconds a day, but it nevertheless was a habit that had been formed that took place on a daily basis. I think that's a great approach. I think similarly, you might want to try, if you've tried reading the whole Bible in a year or in 3 years or whatever your program would be, to simply take smaller chunks if you have failed to take the large ones. I think you could read a single verse of Scripture each day and really ponder, reflect upon each word, how they relate to each other, asking yourself, what do I learn about God? What do I learn about me? And what do I learn about Jesus in any one of these verses? It takes very little time. You'd be under 5 minutes, and before you know it, you just might have a daily practice or routine in place. It's not too late to try this, and it's of much benefit to each one of us to try it. And so, like the lady doing the single yoga pose a day, maybe we could each do at least one verse a day.